I looked at it, I'm like, it can't be real. No, this is not true. I saw it going up and I was like, my God, a lot of people are gonna lose money. There's this kind of anarchy happening in the crypto industry after Trump's launching Trump coin. It was upsetting moment for the industry. National Bitcoin Reserve will be approved as a part of legislation. So I believe that's the reason Dogecoin actually going to be popular in 2025. It's never too late to invest in anything, especially crypto. The first time I heard about Trump coin was Saturday, right after the crypto ball. That was like 2 days before inauguration. And I woke up and I opened X and I saw President's tweet. I saw him telling that there's my coin, meme coin, you can buy it. And I was like, no, there's no way the president is launching the coin 2 days before inauguration, especially meme coin, because meme coins, as people know, do not have any value. These are just coins that are created for fun, like Dogecoin and Pepe and now freaking Trump coin. I was actually shocked. I had a mixed bag of emotion because our community hoped that when Trump becomes president, there will be a lot of done for Bitcoin in general. And here he is launching a meme coin, a coin that doesn't have any value. And that very much undermines the whole industry, because industry has been fighting with scammers for quite some time, because a lot of people have been creating different type of coins out of thin air. And even Trump himself actually tweeted in 2019, as far as I remember, and said that Bitcoin is not a real currency because it's minted from a thin air. And here he is actually making a coin from a thin air. So I was shocked, but first I actually didn't believe that this is real. So I started texting my friends and people from the industry, learning what do they think, and none of them actually thought it was real. And it was until the Kraken, one of the biggest crypto exchanges, started listing it. I was like, shit, this is happening. This is a real thing. And then Coinbase listed it. It was upsetting moment for the industry, because on Friday there was a crypto ball. A lot of cryptocurrency representatives were there, and they celebrated the win of President Trump. And now he basically kind of screwed everyone by creating this thing, and no one actually knew. I saw it going up and I was like, my God, a lot of people are gonna lose money. And then what? Like, if people are gonna lose money, they're gonna actually think that this industry is a scam. That's what we've been fighting to prove that we're not. But in general, I think at this point now, since it's like some time later, I believe it's just for fun. You know, people trade it, people buy it, people sell it, and I think what Trump coin did, it introduced cryptocurrency to way more different people than before. People who never heard about cryptocurrency. Like, I've been in the industry since 2017. Even I was very skeptical. But some people were not sure if they should buy crypto at all. And now they saw a president basically endorsing the industry, and they started uploading the app and buying the coin. So we'll see how it's gonna go. I hope it's gonna work out, but I honestly don't know how. People were buying Trump coin for single purpose to sell it later at a higher price. There's no fundamental value. There's a big argument there's no fundamental value in Bitcoin. I can argue that, but it's hard to argue that part too. But when you argue a Trump coin that was minted overnight and it started to go up in value and gain billions of dollars of market cap in hours, obviously it's very hard to argue it has value, because anyone can create it, but not anyone is Donald Trump. People who made money on Trump coin were pure speculators, and they just rode with the wave. That's how actually cryptocurrency market works. People just ride with the wave. They throw money and they just hope to win, and it's more betting industry than investment industry, I would say. It's never too late to invest in anything, especially crypto, but there's so many different type of cryptocurrencies nowadays that you want to buy some of them, but you really don't know what you're buying. So I think in terms of cryptocurrency, it's going to be never too late. But I think the investment into Bitcoin is, the window of getting into Bitcoin is getting close. Bitcoin has become a very strong asset over a few years, and now it's already a very high price. It's 100,000 plus as of today. Other cryptocurrencies, they're going to come and go. If you check on cryptocurrency market cap list from 2015 or 2017, 2021, you're going to see the first 10 cryptocurrencies have changed clearly but Bitcoin always been the first one. So I think that it is getting late to invest in Bitcoin, or at least actually building a strategy around investing. But in terms of other crypto, I think it's never too late to lose money. You can always lose money in cryptocurrency. So if you really want to lose money, it's about time. But Bitcoin is the asset class of the future, and it will be legitimized more and more and will become equal to gold, in my opinion. Bitcoin becoming stronger this year because we have clear and regulatory environment around Bitcoin in general. That's number one. Number two, there is a lot of hype and lobbying, to be frank, to actually make Bitcoin strategic reserve, and I believe it will happen, but it will happen as a law, not just an executive action, which will actually make this a long-term thing versus a short-term thing. More and more ETFs are attracting more capital. The banks will be allowed to actually hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets, and that will basically open up a big flood of new money coming into Bitcoin. Because keep in mind, there's trillions of dollars of money sitting on the bank accounts. And those people are not sure where to put this money, right? And the interest rate's going to be going down at some point anyway, and people will be looking for more returns. And stock market is very hot. There's literally no place to invest money that much anymore. And you don't really want to invest money into, old legacy instruments such as gold. You want to invest in something long-term, something that will be here, in 10, 20, 30 years. I mean, gold will be here too, don't get me wrong, but gold is just an old school thing. The younger population doesn't invest money in gold. They invest money in crypto. They invest money in hype, in stuff they understand. Like, I don't understand gold. National Bitcoin Reserve will be approved as a part of legislation that will be passed by the Senate and House of Representatives. It will take time. It will not be just one signature of the president, because there is way more. Going to the National Reserve is not just keeping the Bitcoin and not selling the Bitcoin. What community wants to happen is the United States actually creating a clear environment how Bitcoin would be held as a part of its strategic reserve. Like, for example, we have oil reserve and we have natural gas reserves. What community wants to happen is to create the reserve on a similar scale as oil reserve, for example, or gold reserve. Because otherwise, if we just call it a reserve, but it's not really put into the law, any new president can change it. I don't know what happened. It's longer now, right? I think the executive actions that the President Trump is doing, they're good, but some of them are reversible. Some of them could be argued in courts with this or that political party or this or that political group or anyone. But if you make a law of it and it's passed through the Congress, then that's just like the best solidification of the industry, I think. Investing in altcoins in 2025 is something I don't usually want to talk about because I don't believe in tokens that have been created after Bitcoin that much. I mean, there are some real good technologies out there, but if you talk about them as an investment vehicle, like for example, like Bitcoin, it's very hard to determine what to invest. Let me give you an example. Like Bitcoin, it's like digital gold, but Ethereum is like a company. You can't compare investment into a commodity and a company at the same levels. It's just so hard. But with that being said, I still believe that there could be good use cases of a few tokens in this cycle. I think there will be good use cases from Solana. Solana is a blockchain that is very fast. It allows creation of new tokens. As a matter of fact, Trump's coin was created on Solana. That's why Solana got very popular, and that's a big endorsement of Solana in general. Solana price actually went higher when Trump coin was created. Solana has good speed, and it's a pretty highly developed blockchain. Believe it or not, another token I think that it will be popular is Dogecoin. And the reason to that is not because it has a fundamental value. The reason it's going to get popular is because of the Elon Musk. It's because of a Department of Government Efficiency that he endorsed and he is a part of, the agency that was created by executive branch to help to cut federal spending. I think that word or that abbreviation of words, Doge, going to be more and more heard on the news, on TV, on radio, and people are gonna start Googling what it is. But if you try to Google Doge, the first thing that comes up is a price for Dogecoin. So I think that's the way why people gonna start learning about Dogecoin, and those people who are gonna start learning, they're gonna start buying it. And you know, why not? Like, you're gonna spend $100, $200, you just heard Dogecoin on the radio and you're like, why don't I buy one? And you buy, and when more people buy, the price goes up. So I believe that's the reason Dogecoin is actually gonna be popular in 2025. Another token that I'm looking at, and I think there is a positive growth, would be Tron. Yeah, Tron. I would never say that before, but Tron is a very fast blockchain and it's actually eating the market. Tether, which is the largest stablecoin, is using Tron. It's very popular blockchain for stablecoins in Asia. And they started actually developing more and more penetration into American market. And with current situation with TikTok ban, where Trump actually asked the Congress, or actually, I don't think he asked the Congress, I think he just signed an executive order to stop the ban. It shows us that America, despite the rhetoric, is actually very much warming up to China. And that would mean that Tron, which is created by Justin Sun, I think he is from China, it will be getting more market share. The topic of quantum computing actually killing Bitcoin has been very hot recently, and I've been listening to it, and it got me fascinated how people are using this breakthrough technology as a killer of one particular industry. So my thoughts about it are very skeptical, actually, because if the quantum computer is going to be so strong and so great, why wouldn't it kill the whole markets? Why would it be used only to kill Bitcoin? It could be killing any other industry. Basically, all trading can be gone, because all trading is happening with the algorithms in general. So quantum computing can do better, apparently. That's kind of my thoughts. But I actually did talk with some physicists about it. And the idea now is that quantum computing technology is so expensive that it will not be used for some stupid stuff as killing Bitcoin. It's being created for a very different purposes, for scientific breakthroughs. So I do not think there is in the near future any threat to Bitcoin in general or any other industry from quantum computing, because that research is so expensive. But I actually do want to get deeper into this topic and actually bring people and talk to people who understand more about this than I do. But as for now, I believe it's just hype, and nothing real gonna happen to Bitcoin mining because of quantum computing. Bitcoin is not actually like a technology. Well, it is a technology, but in general, like, it doesn't matter what can kill it or not. The difference between Bitcoin and everything else, that it is a philosophy. It's a religion. You can't kill it. You can't kill a religion. You can burn a Bible, but you can't kill the Christianity. There's so many new cryptocurrencies that are created nowadays that is just insane. It especially started happening after Trump launching his Trump coin. I actually read recent news that Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, said that about 1 million different tokens is being created every week. It's just insane. So I think the what's happening right now, that there's this kind of anarchy happening in the crypto industry after Trump's launching Trump coin, because people think that it can do anything. I don't believe it. I don't believe that this administration is gonna get everyone loose. I think there are gonna be clear rules of what is security, what is not. But there are so many different cryptocurrencies are created just for pump and dump schemes, just, pulling the rug, as they say, for tricking people to buy them and hoping that this is going to be a new Trump coin. But as I mentioned before, not everyone is Donald Trump. There's no one like Donald Trump. He's the biggest and the best influencer of the world. And he is actually influencing not only his audience, he's influencing policies right now. Those currencies are created every day, but not all of them going to survive for a very long time. In one of my videos, I was telling everyone not to follow anyone, not to trust crypto influencers, but you definitely have to follow me on this channel. Talk to me, Listen to what I'm talking. I'm going to be bringing good people to this YouTube channel, to my podcast, where we're going to talk about a flip side of the crypto industry in general. We actually want to explain that this is real business, real economy. But there are a few other people to follow in this industry. Especially, I do respect CZ. He's a founder of Binance. He's a very prominent figure in the industry, and he definitely tweets and puts very useful information from time to time. He's just a person who is very respected in the community. Another person who I like very much, and is Brian Armstrong, is the CEO of Coinbase, the largest institutional exchange and the largest American exchange. He has done so much for the industry that no one actually gives him credit for. I mean, he's been helping to actually legitimize the industry as a whole, not just get rich overnight. And Brian is a prominent figure. We definitely have to, listen to everything what he's saying. Well, Easy Blockchain is a cryptocurrency mining company. It was started in 2017 as a hosting provider. And right now we're focused on utilizing unused energy across the country, where we build mobile data centers, and we help to mine Bitcoin for other users who want to participate in the Bitcoin network. We actually, that part of the crypto industry that no one talks about, because we are hardworking people who actually build infrastructure. We build electrical infrastructure, transformers, we pull cables, we add more load to the grid, and we stabilize the grid. And we do that in rural communities of America, which I'm proud of.